Hey guys, so today I'm doing 4 smart money sites I use for my trading. Okay, so they're all open already, so I'm just gonna quickly go through them. So the first is fxstreet.com. Now I use this site to see the world interest rates. Now, the reason I need to see the world interest rates is because those interest rates affect the long-term value of the currency, and the fluctuations and major policy shifts of those interest rates affect what we're going to be doing and seeing in the market. So all I simply do is go to fxstreet.com, and then you're going to click slash you're going to type slash economic calendar slash world interest rates, and then or you can just go to economic calendar and then click here where I'm holding interest rates, and then you should be fine after that. So as you can see right now, the Federal Reserve is at 4.500%, as well as New Zealand, which is up close to us, but we're not going to get into that right now. So the next smart money site that I use for my trading is dailyfx.com, and I use that for my news data, so I can see news that comes out that's going to be affecting my trades and the whole market structure that I'm going to be looking at. And so what this site looks like is here. So as you can see, this is August 17th. Today there are no scheduled news events because it was just a holiday. Tomorrow not either. It's about to be New Year's. Today is New Year's Eve. So for the next 7 days, there's going to be orange and red folders. And I select orange and red folders specifically because those are major impacting medium and major impacting news that's actually going to be affecting the market. And that's what's important to us. And I have it adjusted to the pairs I trade. So we have orange and red. And that's all you really need to see when you're coming to your economic calendar. So this is dailyfx.com. / economic calendar. So that's the second one. The third one is edition.cnn.com, which is the pre-markets and world markets. So I typically use this when looking to trade Bitcoin or crypto, and the reason is because the stock markets, the pre-markets for Dow Jones, Nasdaq, these actually affect Bitcoin. So it's essentially the central nervous system for Bitcoin. And so this is why I check this specific page, the pre-markets, as well as, let me click home. Sorry about that. So when I click markets, it's going to go down here. What to watch. Let's see, it's loading here. I'm waiting for the world markets to appear. Just give me 1 second. Okay, God, my internet's crappy. Okay, forget about it. I'll show you guys later. So, essentially, I'm checking the pre-markets because that's when it's all red. That usually means it's going to change the direction of Bitcoin, and it's going to go to the downside. And so when you see the pre-markets all green, it's essentially going to go to the upside. And now that's not for everything. That's just essentially for crypto and leverage trading when you're doing that. So the fourth one is forexfactory.com, which is another news data site. So if we go to forexfactory.com here, it's basically the same thing as dailyfx, but for Forex Factory, it's just a little bit of an older outline. And it does the same thing. I just use both of them because sometimes you'll see news appear on here that won't essentially be on the other site that I showed you earlier, dailyfx. So you can just sign up and use both of these in correlation, even bookmark them. That's a good idea. And as you can see here, I have only the red and orange selected. So for Wednesday, January 4th, 10 a.m., US dollar is going to be making some major movements. As you can see here, ISM manufacturing PMI, and all the red and orange here, as well as next week after that. So this is what we're essentially going to be seeing, because this means that smart money is going to be in the markets, either dumping really heavily or injecting capital into the markets, whether that's crypto or whether that's Forex when they're printing money from the Federal Reserve in the United States. Okay, so that's the fourth one. So you can go ahead and screenshot all of this right now. So the first one was fxstreet.com. The second one was Daily FX. Third one is Edition CNN, which we used for the pre-markets to see the direction of which of what Bitcoin is going to do next. Slash the world markets, what we didn't look at today because my internet was being an asshole. We will look at this later. And then the fourth one was forexfactory.com, which is the news data, which is the same thing as Daily FX. So those were 4 smart money sites I use for my trading. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll give you another video as soon as I can.